Well, hello there, folks. This is John Montez with the Monty TX YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, folks, I wanted to share a little story. Something happened a little bit earlier this week. I was performing at an event, and an older lady came by, and I was doing something for her. I was going to show her something. I told her, "Hey, I'm going to show you an observation test. So I want you to watch carefully, and I'll try to simulate, what happened." So I told her, "Ma'am, I'm going to show you a card here." And I said, here we have the Ace of Spades. You see the Ace of Spades there, right? She says, "Sure, yeah, okay, all right." I said, "You know what? I'm going to put the Ace of Spades over here, okay?" And I said, "And now, ma'am, I want you to look at the next card. The next card is, Ace of Hearts." So you see the Ace of Hearts, right? She said, "Yeah, okay, yes, honey, I see it." I said, "I'm going to put the Ace of Hearts right here." And that's it. All right, now I'm going to take the Ace of Spades from here. I'm going to put it back in the deck, and you see it going in, right? She said, "Yeah, I see you putting it in." I said, I snapped my fingers, and then the Ace of Hearts is here, and then the Ace of Spades is over here. And she kind of looked at me puzzled, and then she got that kind of frustrated look, and "Sonny, I don't like that." And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. My apologies." She goes, "You're messing with my head. You said this was an observation test." I said, well, yeah. I mean, you saw the cards, move. They shouldn't have moved, but they did. The black one was over here, and I put the red one here, and so she kind of stammered off, and I apologized to her. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. But you know what? She came back by about 15-20 minutes later, and she stopped by and she goes, "Yeah, Sonny, I may have overreacted. My apologies. You forgive me." And I was like, "Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, no. It's all entertainment. It's all good. It's all fun." And then she gave me a hug. So I was like, it worked out. All worked out in the end. So yeah. Anyway, just wanted to share that. It was kind of funny. But yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. Bye.